Pretty sure I already gave you a Jurassic Park review when the sixth one came out, but you know what? 3D 30th anniversary, why the hell not? And let's talk about the controversy of this strike. Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary 3D. What's this about? I'm not telling you what it's about because you should already know what it's about. You already know I love this movie. It's an easy 10 out of 10 movie, but let's just talk about the 3D when watching it in the theater. It was about 70% full. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed these were some of the audience members that probably never seen it before, heard about it, or just experienced on the big screen for the first time. It was my first experience on the big screen. It was totally worth it. The only negative, people behind me, they're pretty damn annoying when it's shut up on someone. It's like they would do some fake roar for dinosaurs, like shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. But anyway, having some of them behind me not seeing it for the first time, you could tell, and the girl next to me not seeing it for the first time, I find that very enjoyable, but that we could watch these movies and still enjoy them 30 years later. But when we talk about 3D, fan-freaking-tastic. Sure, I haven't seen this good 3D in quite some time. I mean, it's popping. There is some pop-out effects. There's dimensional effects. You just feel everything. The rain effects, you feel it. When T-Rex is coming at you, you feel it. When the Velociraptors are coming after you, you feel it. When everything is coming at you at the screen, you feel it. Great dimensions, great pop-out effects. I mean, fantastic. This is how post-conversion 3D should work. And I know there was still 3D going on that time. You have like Jaws 3D. You have these other 3D movies that are kind of like, you know, the whole red and blue glasses that were kind of cool, but just very fake. But this felt like it truly works in 3D. Like whoever did the post-production conversion, A+. Where they decided to put the 3D a little bit more than other spots, A+. I mean, even the credits, you take these off and it is so blurry. It just shows that the craft of the 3D worked extremely well in this film. So 5 out of 5, Blue Futons, thumbs up. But now let's talk about what I was talking about in the beginning about strikes and movies like this going to theaters. In September and October, we are also getting older movies coming in theaters like The Exorcist, House of a Thousand Corpses. A lot of these older 50th anniversary movies, 20th anniversary movies, 10th anniversary movies. And maybe it's a good thing to bring back these old movies in theaters because Hollywood is bringing out shit. Let's be honest. I'm at 143 movies this year. This is a weak-ass year. Yeah, you have some good ones. You have John Wick 4. You have Mission Impossible. You have The Covenant. You have Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You have Oppenheimer. Sure, those are my top 5 movies of the year. But you've noticed something? Most of them are sequels and not original movies. And now you have all these people in Hollywood like, we demand fair wage. What is fair wage? Let's be freaking honest. So I know someone that lived in San Diego and moved to Florida. They made $12,000 less a year in Florida, but still came out with more money because of taxes and cost of living. So what is fair wage? Are we talking about fair wage in California? Because some of these actors and writers are now moving to Tennessee, Georgia, Texas, Louisiana, Nevada. So what is fair wage? And then let's also talk about the health insurance. $26.5K. Cops who have a more dangerous job, less insurance costs. Truck drivers that drive the semis, their insurance per year is less than $26K. Why the fuck is it $26K a year? Simple, I'll tell you. California. Who do you think pays for the healthcare system when people without IDs go to the hospital? How I know that? I used to work in the medical career field. I have family members working in the medical career field, so they know how it works. That is why it is so much goddamn money for health insurance in California. I promise you it's not that expensive in other parts of the world or even the United States in general. It seriously isn't. So why is it that it's $26.5K? And honestly, I hate unions. You're like, oh my God, you must hate the little person. No, I hate the union people that are in charge that collect fees and that even though you're not working, guess who's still getting paid? Those people at the top level collecting those fees. How I know this? Well, it's not the same career field, but automobile unions, when they go on strike, they still have fees. And even my dad was in the union before he joined the military, and that was literally like, hey, I'm not working. Like, we don't care. You still got to pay your fees to pay us because we're negotiating for you. And that's a negotiation factor. Let's look at the Writers Guild. There are some writers that are like, we're good with what they're negotiating. Let's start working. But of course, union's like, no, you can't work. So it's like, what about these indie people that really just want to make movies? No, you can't work because we say you cannot work. So unions are literally, they're political as shit. Let's be honest. Why do we have like, coal unions, police unions, actors unions, writers unions, automobile unions, any unions voting for political parties? This is not how unions are supposed to work. And of course, now you have Democrats in California saying, oh, since they're on strike, we should pay them for going on strike. No. Maybe if it was a lockout where the organizations say, no, you're not working. No, it's the opposite way where we said, no, we do not want to work because we want more fair wages. Now you want Democrats to now pay for them refusing to work? Hence is why healthcare is so fucking expensive in California. So people are like, oh, support the strikes. I can't. I truly cannot because of the top level union members. Like, if you have people that just want to work, be an actor, and be a writer, and kind of like, yo, I'm okay with you where we're at right now, they should be able to work. But no. Unions are throwing them down. And that's why I'm like, let the unions go. Let the strikes go. Keep them coming. Bring back these old movies. Yeah, we have real releases this week of Super Mario Brothers. We have a release of Transformers, as well as Spider-Man. Bring back these movies, and I'm 100% for it. Bring back the Transformers from 2007. Bring back Aliens in theater, Rambo in theater, Predator, Commando. Bring back these Rocky movies. Bring back these movies in theaters, because you know what? It will be a lot more enjoyable than some of the bullshit Hollywood is bringing out right now. Seriously, continue striking. I could give two fucking shits. And I'm okay with it, because you know what? I just saw Jurassic Park in 3D, and it was a lot more fun than probably 75 to 80% of movies that I've witnessed in theaters right now. Like, seriously, let's look at even superhero movies. Ant-Man, atrocious. Blue Beetle, boring ass shit. The only good, I would say honestly, the top two are Guardians of the Galaxy and Flash. I won't lie, Flash has some good scenes, yes, some horrendous CGI, but it was an enjoyable ass movie as a whole. I think Aquaman's gonna be shit. I think the Marvel's gonna be pretty much shit. Like I said, Ant-Man was shit. So, you know what? I'm okay with the strikes going on, and fandom events bring these movies that are old, and I'm willing to pay, because you know what? I'm tired of Hollywood. And you know what? Hollywood's probably making so much more money because a lot of movies that came out this year have been flops. So why would they continue paying these writers and actors? Hence is why a lot of these Amazon shows are like, let's just get rid of it because we don't have to pay these writers. We don't have to pay these actors. And the movie is straight shite, and these TV shows are straight shite. It's a win-win for people. Yes, Barbie, original. Congratulations. Oppenheimer, original. Congratulations. Bring originality back. Cheese Suck with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know if things Futon told you. Futon's having a great freaking day. And I might get some people in the comments. I mean, I've been doing some Facebook shit where I'm like, yo, it's just not right no more. And you know what? I'm not a fan of unions. I truly am not, because of the politicalness, and just let some indie people work. Man, if people are okay, like seriously, if you bring in negotiations to the table and you have some writers, people that are like, I'm okay, let's do this shit, let them work. What is the fucking harm?